March 2016 because skate shops are disappearing, and they're important for kids to have a place, and not just to buy shit, but to go and see videos and other skaters and look at magazines and not be on their phone the whole time and watch old shit. That's the main reason. Just, I don't know. I mean, I grew up looking at cartoons and watching cartoons, and my older brother drew, and he used to just sit around and draw all day, and I would do it with him, and I just like drawing. I don't know, I like to draw everything. I guess mainly people, but yeah, that's the best. That's a tough one. That's a tough question. Well, they're both they're both fun for skateboarding, but New York rules to skate, just because you don't have to have a car or rely on anything. But there's shit here that isn't there. I don't know, that's a common, comparison. But they're both rad in different ways. My family's here, so that's why I'm here. Genesis Evans. He's a ripping, radical skateboarder from, I think he's from Brooklyn. And Jenny is a nice kid who is really sick at skating. He's super funny. And yeah, that's all I can say about him. Oh God, I have no idea, dude. I mean, like 5 more months or 20 years, I know if it lasts, that's awesome. I had no expectations when opening it. I didn't think it's gonna be like my job for the rest of my life, but it allows me to skate and draw and be around skateboarding. So I hope it lasts for a long time. That'd be sick. Skateboard, just being out and skating. And Alex and I knew each other since we were little kids, and then I worked for other skate companies, and he rode for some companies that some of these kids were on flow for, and then we all went out one day and just clicked. Obviously, because we are all skateboarders, but also just outside of skating we get along and have other interests, but skating is the common thing that how we all met and link up. To this day, well, it's different for skateboarding. Andy Kessler, Steve Olson, fucking OG Steve Olson, Alex, Gino, all the Gold Girl Chocolate guys and all the Baker dudes, Julian, Stranger, John Cardiel, Jeff Rowley was a huge influence on me. Tried to dress like him. I still do, kind of. That's the skateboarding influences. I think every older dude is going to be a little this was way sicker then, or whatever. It's all the same. If you're out skating with your friends, it doesn't matter. I just know that I think the only thing that I notice is mega different that might be good or bad. I don't care. It's we didn't have Instagram, and we didn't have Facebook, and we didn't have that. And that's not just it's affected skating, it's affected everybody, and I'm a part of it. I have Instagram, I'm not saying it's all bad, but it's the constant uploading of things and how videos, I don't know if kids memorize videos as much and stuff like that, but I could be wrong, dude. I'm 30, I'm old now, so I don't know, but it's the same thing. If you're out skating with your friends, then I don't think it really matters, because the older dudes would say shit about me and my friends. Oh, when we were fucking, and I'm all right, whatever. I don't want to be that bitter old dude shit talking the younger kids or anything like that, because not all of them are that way. Just because we're in between a bunch of other shops. I didn't want to open up too close to Rip City, which is one of the sickest shops in Santa Monica, and I didn't want to open up too far east, like next to Kingswell and other shops out there. So I kind of like just chose a place where like, all right, this is kind of in between those for the kids that don't want to go all the way west or all the way east. Just something like that. There was nothing really around here. I can't tell you that, because then you'll go there and you guys will ruin it. My favorite skate spot's gone now, dude. It was this ledge at the DMV in West Hollywood, and it's fucking, I didn't even know. I was out of town last week, and one of my friends hit me up and was like, oh, RIP that fucking spot. And it was, yeah, the DMV in West Hollywood. I guess the ledge is gone now, which sucks, but, I don't know, I still go to, like, Courthouse is fucking fun, like, what's it called? Griffith Park is fun, you know, Bronson Ditch, on a really hot day, it's not that fun, but there's curbs up there and all sorts of shit. I like it there. Oh, I don't know. Just don't do drugs. There's my advice. I can't really give any other advice because I didn't, like, it's not like I'd been planning my whole life to open a shop. I did a bunch of other stuff. I had a lot of different jobs, working in restaurants, just drawing for a living, living down south, different job there, like all sorts of stuff. I think just don't be, you know, the only friends I have that, like, I don't know how old you guys are, teenagers, but when I was a teenager, the only friends I have that are kind of like not really doing much are ones who got heavy into drugs. Like, even fucking weed, dude. Like, I get it, everyone handles that stuff differently and not everyone's an addict, but that shit where my friends are dudes who just are like doing nothing, all because of fucking drinking, weed, cocaine, all that bad shit. So don't do that stuff because it's not cool. Nothing crazy yet. Like, I think nothing like, no crazy stories. Maybe just, the neighbors come here, and I mean the neighbors call the cops on us like once a week, and that sucks, but the cops are always actually really nice to us about it. It's just the neighbors, they still view skateboarding as like this thing from like some bad 80s movie of like delinquent kid. It's ridiculous. And and everyone here has been super friendly to the neighborhood and no problems, and they think they've created a problem, but nothing hectic. But we've only been open 6 months, so I have no idea what's gonna happen later on. Dickies. I have one pair of Levi's and I'm wearing them right now, and they're the only jeans I own. But Dickies are the best pants to skate. I don't know. 50? 100? 20? I don't know. I've never counted, but someone asked me that recently and said like, oh, you should count. I'm like, alright, maybe at one point. Dude, it's just good. It's just, I love drawing, and I was doing that for a living before this, but I didn't like the art world, being around that junk all the time. I'd much rather be around skateboarders. And the fact that I get to skate and draw at work and be around skateboarders and do graphics I got to do a graphic for Baker and for fucking Our Life. Like, I don't know if that would have happened without being in skating and being at the shop. It wouldn't. And everyone's been super fucking rad. Everyone's been nice. And I like being able to hook up random kids with shit. And that's how it's changed my life. Maybe it's selfish, but I like when kids come in here and they need something, and they need something to skate, and we get to provide that for them. That's good. Oh my god, dude, you're asking some deep shit. My daily inspiration? My family, dude. Realizing that, you know, people have it a lot fucking worse than we all do. And to not take everything so serious and be pissed off all the time, it's a waste of time. So just, you know, having a nice family that looks after me and I look after them, and good friends, and not being angry all the time. It shit doesn't have to be so serious. And that's another point of this shop, is I didn't want to start a boutique where everything's so fucking serious. It's like, it's fun. It's just fun. That's why. And I'm lucky enough to be able to do it. Not everyone has that chance. So I'm very happy right now.